All right, so we're just prepping our door sill and header pieces. So we're mounting these L brackets on both ends. You're gonna kind of look like that when you're done. You're using those number 10 hex screws, 5/16 driver. So just starting on one side, just line it up flush with that end, not over, not back, just flush with it. And then get it centered side to side, flush with the end. I like to drive this one just before it's tight. So you can drive that second one all the way, come back and hit that first one. Do that on both sides. About to install our door sill, the bottom door piece. We like to install our door sill so it's flush with the rest of the dirt around it. We just use a hammer. And then we have our door sill that we prepped with those L brackets on either end. And for this bottom piece, we've got a nice snug fit, that's nice. And we're gonna mount it with those L brackets on the bottom. And that's why you gotta dig out a little extra here, because you gotta be able to get your drill in there and actually drill those in. I think that's about grade right there. We got our little torpedo level on there. So we're gonna get that roughly level for now and get one side attached. So for this, we're using those number 10 hex head self tappers, 5/16 drive, and just using your hands, make sure this tube is flush with the sides of your door studs. So we're gonna sink 2 screws in there. Yeah. All right, so this side is fixed, nice and flush. We're gonna come over to this side, make sure we got it perfectly level. All right, that's how you install your door sills. You'll do that on both sides. Even if you don't have a door on the back side, it's kind of a future proof if you ever do want a door back there. All right, so we just got our door sill pieces in. Next, we're gonna do our door headers. Again, we've prepped it with the L brackets already. And so to do this, you'll take a tape measure. So we need to measure off of that door sill we just installed and mark 80 inches. I'm gonna do the same on this side. And again, just marking. So you got your header piece, L brackets on there already. This is a nice snug fit. So you get one end in place and kind of hammer that other end down to that mark. And notice we're doing the L brackets above the header here, which is opposite of what we did on the sill, because we want this door opening to be clean, no obstructions. And then we're gonna screw this in just like all the other square tubing and L brackets. We're using the number 10 hex head self tappers, 5/16 drive. That's on my mark. I'm feeling that it's flush front and back. Nice to double check, even when you're on your mark, that it's coming out level. 1 screw, 2 screw. All right, so that's your door frame. Just repeat that on the back side. This is the back wall of a unit that's gonna have Solex. And on this wall, we need to make sure we have tubing at every 4 foot on center, so we have something to screw into where the Solex overlaps. So in this case, we're not actually gonna put this door header piece at 80 inches like we did with the front. We're gonna go from the sill and then put one in the middle at 48 inches on center, and then do another one 48 inches up from that. And so this is a 12 by 12 with 5 foot sidewalls, and that means we need to put this piece with the L brackets facing down right on top of these door studs, and that's where this is gonna go for that Solex to get screwed in. So similar process of putting a clamp on one side to hold it into place, And I'm actually going to clamp it onto this L bracket. It'll hold it. And then on this side, just driving screws like normal. Both sides, get it in.